somebody out there is gonna fucking turn up and say fucking back.
Like, oh no, that's one of the sure, do it. If you have to rationalize it, say, too big, you drop the queen crown, sure, but like.
I'm so pissed.
Well, the other thing that, okay, the other reason why I probably wanted to do this, not only because because I've been the guest hand for every single show, but it's also like, I do like this person in the LCU, and maybe, well, thank you so much, Queen J. Queen J just sent $5 World Cup gifted membership. But maybe the season could maybe grow pick that up a little bit more, you know? Because I truly did not think that this is supposed to be somebody who would be, just person. I didn't think that it would be like that. But, yeah.
Lisa Lulu, she talks too much. I talk too much too. But like, girl, you don't know who this. Then give the queen, give the crown because it's what it's like.
Yeah, now that I know who she's going, I definitely just got the confirmation who I was thinking it is before. Everything on her face just lit up for me and told me all the confirmation. Stop. Yeah, y'all want to cry. This is fucking insane. This needs to be fucking released so that we can make it happen. We can make it happen. We're gonna wingman you into this, Beans. We can do this.
You know you want it. You know you want this. You know you want this. I know you know you want this. You have said that.
Okay, so I think we should bring back Jedi Mind Trick because that's the only time he shut up is whenever he's here and he's making his mom and he's talking about putting you on a leash. Shut up! You heard? And he talks about biting you and he talks about.
Well, how are you feeling about Mal at this current moment? Is he replacing that crush that you have in you?
No, absolutely not. This crush is very important. They're very good friends. I'm just saying that Mal, he says a lot of sweet words. He is, objectively attractive compared to other people in the Discord.
You're objectively attractive and fat in the same bed.
Yeah, she said compared to other people.
Compared to other people. Yeah, 3 people. He's like, what?
Shut. I don't know where that conversation started.
But yeah, I hope that I don't know. You're used to this. You're used. Hey, so tell me about this dude. You've actually been talking for a while. He decided to come up here. Someone said this was originally this was going to be all about you. This was going to be your episode. I was just going to post it.
Oh, yes.
I said, you know what, Bean, it's a great idea for both of you to be, out there and do some talking.
Start dating. Yeah, you spent 7 years locked down. You spent 7 years locked down.
Yes, I have to. This is my game plan the whole time.
No one was good.
Hey, don't you puppy whatever. I just want to say thanks. Yes, it is a comedy for Russian is my dream language, along with Arabic. I do know Arabic is really for dialect. I need to learn Bring the winners back.
Bring the winners back. Let them know they're the winners. And that this is the last 3 minutes of will end at 6 p.m. That's like even out. So,
3 minutes to donate a crown.
congratulations for you guys being the winners of this episode. And this crown, by the way, this crown deal
It
for
expires.
being crushed doesn't expire.
No,
We
it
are
does
gonna
expire.
no.
No, it
Continue
does.
it. Continue
Excuse
it.
me? No,
Continue
that
it.
that's not how this.
Continue
until
it.
when? Until June 1st, tomorrow.
Give him
yeah,
a week.
of course
Give
not.
him a week to hit the crown goal. Give him a
Nope,
week.
nope, nope,
A
nope, nope,
week?
nope, 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 nope. There will be other crowns to come. Nope, you won't get this week.
Wait, so you want Mal, who has worked so hard to be here, who has worked so hard for, okay, what do I even say? To be on a date with me, that would make him feel bad. Why would you give him compensation all of a sudden? He already won.
Because if Mal's really valid, and I feel like Mal is because he dropped that 103, alright? I feel like if Mal's really valid, then when this person does get revealed, he's gonna
Yeah, I want to see what he was thinking about.
But no shame or deny it comes down to, you know what, y'all? I had just my heart was I don't know what's happening.
I would give him at least a few days to hit the crown goal. At least a few days.
We'll get another crown.
Okay, wait. Let's do a poll.
Yeah.
How many days?
I do think for the
let's
first.
say-
They haven't told us.
I mean, the fact that the person didn't even show up, that says a lot already. The person isn't about it.
That part too.
Don't make me sad.
What-
No,
Would
it's not
you-
making you sad. I think what he's trying to say, though, is that he's here ready to go for it. And if that guy is not necessarily ready to step up, you do have a plethora of men who are here ready and willing to step up and steal that heartbeat.
No, the person did know what was going on. Did they? He did.
They do think a lot of people in this are pussy because what you say is you talked to a lot of people that were supposed to come back and never did.
Yeah, I talked to like tons of people in BP yesterday. I only saw
A week.
2
Fuck
episodes.
a week. They did not deserve a week. No, fuck a week. Because a week is too long. Because like, it is okay.
I think a week is perfect.
No, say you think a week is perfect because say it's not your show. We need
Also, what you
you
doing?
get 2 days and then for the person. This week is so big. Like,
So how are we going to spread this
Yeah.
around? See this episode being picked up on the other shows? No, via Ezra.
there's act like Karen and Wendy and get to it. If you want to go get to it.
I think the biggest prophecy is I don't know if this person's
See his finger? You got a ring?
They never had a ring on.
He ain't married. That's all I got to say about the subject.
And
Okay.
it's 6 p.m. y'all. Let's go ahead and end this stream. Y'all have 2 days. No, you wait, hold on. Let me get that.
It looks like a
End of 52% at 6 p.m. 52.1. End of June 1st.
52% for a week.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 6 hours to make it shake. And get back.
We're getting a crush review. Okay. Well, would anybody like to do?
Glad that I had the opportunity to guess I'm gonna have to get
It's on a boat, apparently. We'll get out.
That's from the beginning. When I'm here,
You did
I
win.
look forward. Yeah, I look forward to even just getting to know you. Like you said, like this is all like this. I mean, just the stream alone, I got to know like a lot more than what I knew previously. And yeah, it's all kind of going.
Wait, how do I say bye in Russian? How do you say bye? I know how to say hello. It's hold on.
Ladanya is thank you, I think. No.
Poka. Bye. Poka.
I just want to say that I couldn't believe like
I thought that I just. Yep.
For where? Rewind. So, guys, make sure you're returning into Rewind after this. That is the official end of the Lolcow Dolls' first official beta stream. There may be more to come. So, tune into Lolcow Dolls. They go live every single day from 2 to 4. Wait, no, that's us. We go live. You guys go live. Well, yeah, from noon to 2. From noon to 2. Noon to 2. From noon to 2, tune into LCD, Lolcow Dolls. We love ya. Bye. Mwah. Hey.
Are you single? I'm a matchmaker. To live with Dr.
That's all it takes to be soulmates?
We had a great time. But I'm looking for more.
Yes, with it.
You are what we call a unicorn.
The gadget guy on wheels over Cash Cow. This is great to catch you guys live. It's great to have you here. The guy on live. But Hippos also kick Cash Cow.
Hell yeah.
You know, we just keep a good team here. This is a solid Saturday stream. We're just chilling like a villain.
We're just chilling.
I want to bring up Glammy's Crash Out.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Dude, I was like 99% sure that was going to happen when Keem was on with us. I
just want to say I get you. I 100% fucking get you because I was glued. I was trying to watch Game of Thrones and I heard Glammy was crashing out. I'm like, Glammy crashing out. Who gives a fuck? No. That shit was motherfucking epic. I have a new battle cry because of it. I was live reacting. People were like, Diley, go up there. And I'm like, I don't want to die. Are you kidding me?
Right? I would have watched it live, but I actually slept. So I woke up and saw everything. I slept for like 6 hours.
Okay?
I slept for like 6 hours straight.
When I got out of bed, yeah, I was in bed, laying in bed like an hour and a half watching live.
Berserker. 2 months deep in Cash Cow. We love it. It says, pray for Rastov's safety. Art of your Poor Rastov. Octolink says, Billy, earlier on the doll stream, they wanted you to come up, try to raise up team. Do or do not, there is no try. If I would have went in there, I would have. If I would have been.
Can I roll my eyes even harder? I'm wondering.
If I would have been trying to riz up beans, I'd have done Hatter at Fat Camp. I'm a spoken for man. Okay? Don't go around rizzing up everything. Okay? I'm a sweet boy. And if I did, I'd have every woman. Sally, you got cold? You got COVID? You got that new COVID? I heard they got new COVID. I heard they got new COVID right now. Sorry. I heard there's new COVID going on. Pretty
COVID
wild.
4.0.
Pretty wild. They did a good little stream. The Glammy thing got so much attention on live, and I'm actually kind of butthurt. I want to talk about it today.
It's Steve. I can't wait to go to the gallery here. Special offspring Lolcow Prom.
That's the Purple Flurp I know. Purple Flurp's about to show up to Lolcow Prom and spike the punch bowl with buckwheat's jizz.
Oh my god. Alright. We not. Sir.
Purple Flurp got mildly distracted by the apocalypse. He's back on his game.
He's back on his game, baby. He was like, you know what? We ain't dead yet, bitches.
Glammy, I guess, went off for an hour 45.
Okay, it wasn't a whole hour 45 because I had went up there when you could tell she calmed down. She wasn't doing all the yelling. She just started crying. So I went up there for emotional support. You've been very proud of me. I was very, just talking to her and letting her know she's not alone. and feelings like that, whatever. And then after that, they went on to do the show.
Yeah, I am of the idea that Tech Talk is a fantastic show for that time slot. I don't know if they moved them out of that time slot, if a ton of people would watch. I was the type of guy that used to stay up at 4 a.m. and watch public access because it was weird people who had like dreams of being superstars, but they would go where anybody could have a show. And it was just people who really loved the show. They would sit down. I was 8-year-old Billy, and I saw the appeal in these wannabe fucking superstars, these people who really thought they had something, sitting down, having a live call-in show. They would be getting trolled live. Little 8-year-old Billy was living. I used to call in, and I'd be like 8 years old. I'd be like, I hang up the phone. It was my favorite thing in the world. And now here, I get to see it now. And Glammy, like, is Glammy 100% right on range? Fuck no. But
No, but I understand the feelings. I get it. I get why she was working out like that. Like the second. Listen, what she was doing, that is the reason why I left the Discord that day. I didn't want to do it all the time. I didn't want to do it in the Discord. I didn't want to do it in a voice chat. And I didn't want to do it online. I had to exit the premises.
why are you cooking the content?
Fuck you. You ain't making the content out of me. No.
Keem said, I don't know why Billy goes off in the Discord voice chat and not on his show. Because when I go off, I don't go. I'm not choosing to go off. When I go off, it's because somebody has finally fucking cashed in your ticket. It's time. It's time. And I lose interest. I can go off any fucking time, right? But sometimes it's just time. And it's the right time and space. Sometimes it's just the right time and space. That's usually Discord. I happen to be in the morning on my phone.
And then talking to you, and I'm like, all right. And you kept going. I was like, are you going to be okay? And you're like, we'll see in the morning. I was like, okay. He goes, and then he tells me, he goes, I think it will be okay.
Yeah.
And the morning came. That's
I was alright.
Were you though?
Yeah.
You were still upset about it.
Oh, I was upset. I just had to get it out. I don't like Nightmare tried to say this too. You had to crash out. Well, like I'm like, yeah, you're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to be. I don't like, but you have to either you have to own it, right? If I was upset and if I was unfairly upset and I just attacked somebody for no reason, then I'd have to own that, right? And if I attacked the wrong person, then I'd have to deal with the consequences. Me and John had issues for a while. I don't know if I started it or he started it. I probably saw him picking on somebody in the Discord because he does that. Yeah, and I probably picked on him back because I do that. When I see someone taking shots at somebody, I'm like, okay, I'll see how this. Let's big fish. Let's see Big Bang take Little Bang. Let's see who's got more of a troll lead, you know. So I just tested. I was just like, let's see who can play.
Testing his nut.
Yeah, let's go, you know. And then right after I started that shit, he became a bot. So then he started bot abusing me all the time, and it was little shit over and over and over. And then finally one day, he timed me out for 15 seconds. And I was like, I'm
in the motherfucking groove when that happened.
He like timed me out for a minute, and then he let it go after 15 seconds. But it was like, he said, that's a timeout. And I was like, no, it's not. You better not. And then he did it, and I was like, okay, I'm not letting this one go. And I was like, I might quit the LCU over this. Something's got to be done. And then the rule was mods can't mod it themselves, right? Right. The new rule. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Something was done about it. It's no longer a problem. When I get mad, I get resolved. That's and then I'm fine, right? It's like I'm happy with the results of my own. I don't give a fuck. I have no problem getting mad.
All I know is when I get as mad as mad as Glammy was last night, when I get to that level of mad, you know how when Becky has her crash out, she gets really, really, really disrespectful? When I reach the level of where I was at when I left Discord and at the level where Glammy was at, I make Becky look like an angel with what to come out of my mouth. And I know that about myself. So I have to step away. I've learned it over the years. The best thing for me to do is step away, because I don't want to say anything that I can't take back just because I'm angry at the moment and I'm not thinking straight. That's why I walk away.
Yeah.
But look, she was spitting bars last night. She was. I was like, you go, girl.
Glammy's got some wit to her. She's got some wit. Sometimes she floats off and doesn't pay attention. Sometimes she is in Glammy land, you know. Sometimes she's in her own little world. Sometimes when she's focused, she can be very, very on point. And I think she just chooses when that is, or because she has to be in the moment in the zone. So it's like she's her own worst enemy at times. Because she is guilty of a lot of the things Keemstar says she's guilty of, but she's not always guilty of it, you know?
No, yeah.
So I can see her when Keem calls her out on certain things, she's gotten way better at it. If you judge Glammy at her worst moments, you're forgetting her best moments. And she's got some great moments. Like when Grim said, Glammy, I teach you with kids. I love that we have kids. I love you were a mean fucking bitch to her. You were a mean fucking bitch to her. I don't think I was a mean bitch to her, but I never treated her with kids. When she came at me, I fucking wanted to shit out. Because she wanted to be in this world, and I wanted her to know what this world was. And I feel like I'm the best possible big bad wolf that she could go up with, because I'm not gonna fucking be this. I'm just gonna pile it on so thick. When she comes out of it, she's gonna feel like she survives. That was my intent. I liked the episode where I just went scorched earth. And Glammy, Wilkers, it was 100%. So when she came through it, she knew she had a badge of honor. You know? So she left. She left with good reason. She had a choice to make. She can't do it. What's it until you makes you stronger. Yeah. I think every fat lab in the LCU is a level, final boss level. Another level that make you stronger, make you better. It's part of the war. Somebody on the Reddit has put together a list of shows and the history of the shows, and all the different hosts and all the different iterations that every channel has had. Glammy being part of each show, coming in and out of each show. Her history as part of the show. It's like, you can't deny her story is interwoven in the LCU. And even though she's not the host of Keemstar, says she's not. Like, not all the hosts are.
Yeah.
And the hosts that are, like, what the fuck does that mean, you know? Like Boogie, who is fucking amazing, wasn't doing shit until Keemstar hoisted him up. Boogie was in a fucking hole. So it's like, none of this means shit. Everybody here is a misfit toy.
That's true. We are the island of misfit toys.
A little bit, yeah.
We really are, yeah.
A little bit.
I'm the elephant. I'm the elephant. He was the cutest.
Seth looks says, I've said angry people tend to be more honest because they can't wait to tell you exactly what's on their mind. I don't know. That could be true. I think,
See, here's my problem. And I was trying to explain it to DC the other day. I think it was you. Or you were, I don't know, time moves weird for me. Anyway, I like confrontation so much that I don't like it anymore. I know that sounds weird, but I am so, with my temper, I am so quick to get into that confrontation. That the older I'm getting, the more I don't want to do that, but I know naturally it comes to me to get into that confrontation. So I try to forcefully take me out of it so I don't do it. Because I get real nasty when I'm in a confrontation.
yeah.
And I don't want to be that way. And like that's part of me. But you know how like people are with some other constantly trying to change themselves for the better? That is the one part of me that I have been working on since my 30s. And I'm getting better and better at it, but, you know.
Yeah, I like to get really nasty because that's when I get to change myself for the better. Because I'm so good at being good that it's when I get nasty that I actually have to change to better myself. When I fall apart, when I fuck up, is when I get the chance to realize where my weakness is. So I'm in a very comfortable zone most of the time. I don't feel challenged. Like when Nightmare and I were fucking going off and I was feeling really fucking mean, after he pushed me to that limit, I was being really fucking mean. I was very happy to be mean because I don't give a fuck about words. I didn't break no TOA. I wasn't being I wasn't being super fucking legal, you know. But I know that I was pushing boundaries of hurt, and I think that you should be able to do that with people because I feel like feelings are meant to be hurt. You know? Yeah. I feel like people are very strong. I feel like your emotions, the more they get worked up, the stronger you are. And the more emotional you are, the less tested they are, the weaker you are. So maybe sometimes you need to get smacked around a little bit and tested a little bit.
No, I agree. I think
Be a little mean
character.
with people.
I think it builds character. Like, okay, I want to need. Okay, I understand. Oh, she's on the left, but I actually believe you need bullies.
Yeah.
You need bullies. Because I think they build character. You gotta learn how to take care of yourself. You gotta learn how to stick up for yourself. Yeah. You have to. You can't go through life and never had anybody come at you in a wrong way. You need those people, unfortunately. You know, it builds character.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be full. Neglected nipples for that cash cow message that wait. I think it was wait one or Christina Seville used to bring her back yet. I heard it was good. I haven't seen it. People who did the Take Me Back, was it the one with hand one? With that, we've got
I don't know what you're talking
a
about.
new movie and it's got Sally Hawkins in it. She's a bad movie.
You want to pull the dolls up? Because I gotta run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, let's pop these dolls.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Pop, pop, pop that thing. Dolls, you're live on Lockout Rewind. How many did y'all fall today?
How do you
Not much. Not much, to be honest. We missed you. Where were you? Billy,
Where was
you were
I?
ripping up our street. Where were you, King?
I had some previous business to attend to today. I had to do some shopping. I was shopping. I slept
What did
last
you buy?
night. I bought some beverages. I realized that the alcohol that I was drinking was a $2,300 bottle, so I had to go buy new alcohol because I've been taking shots. And I had this bottle for like 20 years, and I've been taking
You can take a $2,300 bottle shot.
Yeah, all I have left is this much, and I
Why
want
are
to
you
save.
flexing on us?
Not flexing.
Your mug is like,
I've had it sitting for like 20 years, and I thought it was a $450 bottle, so I was like, oh, it's kind of nice. Then I went to go see if I could rebuy another one, and I went to go buy it, and it was like $2,300. And then the other sides were like $5,000. So I'm pissed.
$450. And I cannot drop $450 on a fucking beverage. Brother's still flexing on that.
Yeah, I was.
What is that LC3?
So I bought a $50 bottle because this is like the cheaper version of whatever that is. That's my life. That's my lifestyle. And I bought some other beverages.
Brady. We had Mao, we had Jedi, and we had Jedi and Mao win, and that was very unexpected. I did not expect so much from a dating stream like that. I was expected to cringe, I was expected to just not be so interested.
Why didn't you expect that?
It's Discord. Like, I didn't think anybody from Discord would actually be, I don't know, potential.
Say it. Say it. No, say what you said earlier. Say it. Say it.
What did I say earlier?
I will say it.
Let's be honest though. You are part of this Discord. Your ex is a part of this Discord. This Discord weeds out all of the poor people. You have to pay at least $10 to be in this Discord. This is a premium Discord.
This is true. And like, tell him how he paid to come back. Her match got kicked, and he paid $102 just to speak to me.
Yeah, who did you match with?
Mao. He's in the Discord,
He's
and
great.
oh, you know him.
Mao's the homie. Yeah, he's RWO for life.
Okay.
Beans, if
Tell us about Mao.
you bang Mao, I will give you a high five.
High five.
And then to sweeten the pot, I'll give you a down low. And then I promise when I'm down low, I won't hold back and say too slow. That's a pretty good deal.
What the fuck did I come back to?
High five.
I was deafened. Flip, I come back and hear Billy say that.
I'm trying to sweeten the trying to sweeten the deal here. Yeah, I've offered things. She hooked up with Mao. I'll give her a high five, and then a down low. And when I'm down low, I won't pull away and say too slow. That's pretty cool.
Why are you this
I knew you were gonna say something. No, that's so fine. That's a sweet deal. You know how many times I pulled away too slow when I did a down low on somebody? There's been like 3 times out of 1,000 that I've ever not pulled away a down low. You'd be like in the top, like number 4, getting an actual down low from. Ooh,
I want your reaction to see if it's
So it's not that hamstring being nice. You have a crush on Poke Gaga?
You have a crush on Poke Gaga?
No, I mentioned on our stream, that I have a crush on somebody in the Discord, and now everybody's trying to get to it.
And you did you say it was a crown?
Yes. It ends at midnight. She will announce who it is. Trust me, this tea for Billy. It's worth it. You will
Crown cat now. Crown cat now.
You say it was a crown.
No, we said if somebody gave a crown that I would say it.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily a crown.
No, a crown on LTV is just you drop it and it ends at midnight. This is limited edition tea. There's some of the back channel. Fine, so be it. But from the word of bees yourself, please don't make her say it. Please make her say it like you make her do the real video.
Star, you beg like a
adjacent references to me. I'm like, they all stick, and it's like, fuck.
You should.
Yeah, man, and that's fine.
All Cow Dolls needs to put out a series of bedroom toys called Chew Toys.
What?
The Pup Star Chew Toys. Exactly.
This might have Sims toys. We feel like it's Sims toys. I'm like,
I'm trying to give you guys money-making opportunities. And then Beans could have a line. Upstar would have the Chew toy, and then Beans would have the Bean Flicker. Jennifer Dice says, I love you, Billy and Xylee. We love you too, Jennifer.
Billy!
What?
The beans! You don't talk about beans!
I'm trying to maximize the pay potential here.
Xylee, your beans is not as innocent as she claims to be.
I know that, okay? And I'm the one that even told her she needed to go through a little bit of a slut phase, okay? However, in front of me, I don't need to see nor hear any of that shit.
But the Bean Flicker is a remote control that has a vibrator massage to massage your back, and you can flick through the channels with the remote control and then massage yourself with it.
No, you made her leave. No, Beans, baby, please don't die.
Beans, get your ass back in here. Hold on, let me go.
These are pleasure toys. They're not sexual. The Chew toy is to help strengthen your jaw because I know Upstar's into mugging and she wants to mew. Yes. See? They're not sexual pleasure toys. They're pleasure toys for strengthening your viewing and then flicking through the channel with your Bean Flicker that also happens to be a body massager. I think this
Okay. St. Judith said the only hint she gave to who it was is that they could jump into the show. What does that mean?
intern.
Is it an intern?
Is it Gutsu Watsu? Girl.
Poker face walk in.
Wait, is that the hint?
The Gutsu Watsu's an
Okay,
attractive
don't be
man.
doing the cute little shoulder thing with me, bitch. Okay, you got the wrong one to do that too. All right.
It's Bean. She's got a cute shoulder thing going. She can do it. Now, Seth Looks says, Woodford Reserve is a solid choice, Billy. Others I would suggest trying Buffalo Trace and Blanton. The Buffalo Trace was actually a little cheaper. Just Alex says, 500 for Crush Intel is just glorified e-banking. This is just sad and gross. By the way, sad and gross is June's Lol Cow Live slogan. Lol Cow Live, the entire universe is sad and gross. little spoiler alert for June, everybody. Purple Flirt.
It's back on its one.
Wait.
Whoa, Purple Flirt. Oh.
Sadly, you need a teacher to not look at chat. She does that a lot, and then she reads hate, and then she clicks her shit.
Okay, if she's puppy coded. She's puppy
You
coded.
don't understand. For thousands of people, stop doing this to me.
We need to punish her with one of those dog cones so she can't read chat. Right though? Right though? And then
I think it could work.
We'll see if she's reading chat because she's got a
I
turn
will
like this to read.
And maybe we'll have TPS on my own end with an AirPod to listen. I like to. Wait. Is Popstar a furry? Wait. Whoa. Just because I have the fur on, does not mean I'm a furry.
Careful.
I'm just a fur enthusiast.
Careful. She's already said that she has a fear of mascots. Midnight Rider says these women are dirty-minded. How you put up with it? I know, this is not haram.
It's haram. Haram.
Or is it haram? I don't know. I'm not whatever that is. I'm not that guy. So, Siley, do you think we're all getting canceled in the LCU? Siley thinks every day thinks I'm going to get her canceled. I keep telling her I try every day to get canceled. What I do,
You know how Gil might have just
now, Regala Chance and Billy is really wrong. And I have been trying what's really wrong to be with you so long. While it's hurt. He can, true. And he recently got big kudos from Keemstar saying he's a primetime guy. CD Rom is a primetime guy. There's a future there.
He stepped out of a movie theater just to talk to me during the game experience, and I think that was very sweet.
Yup, he did.
How do you know that?
I was in there with him.
What?
He was like,
Surrounded by what?
he was like, hold on, Beans is calling. I was like, what?
What are you doing? Please, you think it's going to get you canceled. He's doing this just for something sexual.
I'm kidding. The joke is that I was giving him a blowjob in a gay porn movie theater. He wasn't in there, and I wasn't actually better. He wasn't in a gay porn movie theater. I was joking. Dub says, I think it's Shy. Shy, can moderators jump in? They have that ability.
Shy is handsome. Shy is actually one of my favorite people in this Discord. I love Shy.
You know,
He's always in a stew. Because he's always in a stew. Every time I've never not seen him in a stew.
Look, he does this tier list on how drunk he is when he's drunk, and whether it's like 2 T's, 3 T's. When he's 5 T's, he gives the best Becky impression. It is the best. It is so funny. I love me some Shy.
He gives good Becky. Brantley says poker face gone. Is Beans a little shy? Beans, are you a little shy right now?
Beans, look at me in my face. Is it shy?
I don't drink, I don't do drugs. My addiction is skateboarding. I think I've been able to keep the lights on because skateboarding was growing so much. COVID might help with people getting outside, but it's also now an Olympic sport. So I have a lot of younger kids seeing and wanting to get skateboards because they saw somebody on TV skateboarding.
Just welcome to man. A lot of people think it's 100% shy. And now that you've mentioned shy, I think it 100% should be shy. Now I want shy. Now I want shy.
I can't say that, but, you know.
Midnight Rider says, Billy, I thought you was not going to make Eoc jokes. Did I just genocide another nation?
Why do you keep going for like whole generations of people? What is wrong with you, bro?
I want to be the last one standing. I just want me and Kanye to be the last one standing.
Oh, wait, Billy, what are your thoughts on Kanye?
He said he might be the anchor being on this world. Forever Meadows, welcome to Cash Cow. Kanye's out of his fucking mind. Or he knows everything.
Wait. Okay, but
Kanye says it's Boogie. It's Boogie. That's why you took the flowers. You wanted to marry Boogie.
maybe that's why Desi's so mad at me.
Beans, you better stop. You better stop that shit right now. You know, I'll ban you from this Discord. Okay.
She's gonna kill me later. She's gonna send me a text message in like 5 minutes. Bitch, what the fuck?
Does she have your number?
No, but we're friends on Discord.
Okay. Desi is very sweet.
I got her a plush for her birthday. Fuck you.
Mars says,
Yeah, I got her the Boogie style bunny rabbit.
Mars says, or again with the anti-Semitic shit is acknowledging Kanye anti-Semitic. Let's talk about this. If Kanye was right about everything, okay, then the world would have to be a fucking simulation or something really fucking weird. Because Kanye is out of his fucking mind.
Okay, but imagine it was nice.
But no one knows.
Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
I mean, that would be a twist. That would be a twist if it was
Rostov says, imagine if it was Nightmare. The water doesn't seem to have reached my house yet, but I could hear my neighbors screaming. They said, "Look, look." Rostov, are you dying for real? Thank you for the pay pig message, brother. Cheers to you. I'll swig for a pig. I'm not going to swig the expensive stuff, though. I just bought a cheap bottle so I can swig cheaper. But yeah, Kanye's right about everything. I'm talking about sucking his cousin's dick, hating fat people. The guy's out of his fucking mind. If you focus on the anti-Semitic rhetoric that he's spitting, then you're missing so much more Kanye lore. The dude's fucked up.
Thank you. No one knows Kanye. No one really knows Kanye. Like, I know, like, Kanye and Azalea Banks are, like, the two most controversial, craziest, like...
She is fucking out of her shit, too. I
Azalea Banks, Kanye,
I love crazy celebrities.
Me too. Like, I'm sorry. Like, look at this. Kanye making his song, like, a black man saying what he said, and, like, I'll be like, you know, like, let me just... No, because you know what? No one knows why Kanye went crazy. Kanye went crazy because his money paid for his mother's BBL, and that BBL is what killed Donda. When he released the Donda album... No, no one knows why.
He's been crazy. He literally lost it once his mother passed away.
But they don't know why his mother, he thinks that his mom died. His mother died because of the money that he worked so hard to get her out of the project to give her good life. That same money that he blood, sweat, and tears over killed his mother. I don't know how you come back. But imagine like you killed your mom.
Upstart. What if the Illuminati took Donda on the surgical table because Kanye went out and said George Bush doesn't like black people? I love conspiracy theory bullshit.
Exactly. How do we deal with our co-hosts?
Do you not see me crash out just about once a week on the
Wait.
Stop. You stop. Stop picking up your damn mic and putting it close to your mouth because you peak. Because the kind of mic it is, you're peaking when you put it close to your mouth. Put it.
Isn't it the same mic that we has?
Yes,
He did the same shit when he got his.
Yep, exactly. So you have to stop talking and listen. Okay? Stop talking and listen. Alright. So you need to place it to where you can just talk into it. Don't
closer you get, the more it peaks. There you go. Okay. I have to hold this stressful. Someone put the mic. Okay, someone.
No, I was just gonna say, Zanda, can I rate you out every time from 12 to 2?
Hey, Beans.
Bullying me.
Beans, I got a couple of guys who want to rank you out from 12 to 2 as well.
I mean, get that money, girl. Times are hard.
No. That was unexpected though. Mal got kicked out by Lazarus, and then he paid 102 to jump back in. That's dedication.
Damn right. I love Mal. Mal's dope. I like him. That's
I think you should go out with him. You should give him literally the best memories a man can have in the OCU, and then crash out on him, make content out of him, embarrass him a little bit.